Hello, happy Sunday, everybody. So excited that you guys are on, and I cannot wait to jump in and start talking to some of our top enrollers from June. Before I do want to talk about July promotions that are going on, which I'm super, super excited about. Right now, anybody that buys the live streaming for Green Carpet, which means if you cannot go to Green Carpet, and you buy the live stream for, I think they said $29, because it's going to be the whole 2-day event, they're going to give you a 50% off coupon code. Now, we know that people sign up for $99. I signed up for $99. Raise your hand if you signed up for $99. Most of us did. So $99 is a great deal to get this business and the opportunity that we have. However, from time to time, the company gives us some coupon codes. Don't let the coupon code stop you or limit you from who you're signing. People are like, I only got 3 codes. I can only sign 3 people. No, people want to join this business. People want to make extra income. People want to be part of this amazing, girl gang. I know we've got some guys, but this positive woman business opportunity, and they're going to be willing to pay $99 for it. It's not like they're just paying $99. They're getting a ton of products with that. So I always think it's important to let them know, sure, it's an investment, but it's not just about the money, guys. It's about the value that they see in the $99. Do they see that this is a great deal? Do they see what all the amazing things they get for $99? Do they see why they're paying $99? Explain all of that. And I promise you're not going to have any problem signing people up. The other thing that's super exciting is that anybody that signs up in July is going to get 4 calendar months to go diamond and get $10,000. I'm excited about it because that is the bonus that was applicable when I joined. So when I signed up, my enroller told me, Lauren, go diamond in 4 months and you can get $10,000. And guys, I did. That is a bonus that got me intrigued, got me into this business, and I did it. So some of you are thinking, oh, well, I can't do that. And wouldn't you love to sign somebody who did? You know what I mean? Wouldn't you love to sign somebody who goes diamond in 4 months? All of us can do that. Every single person can. And so our job in July is to find those people. We need to talk up what an incredible promotion that is. 4 months. So if they sign up tomorrow on July 1st, then July counts as their month. And it would be July, August, September, October. However, if they sign up on July 2nd, wait, is that right? July 2nd, July is not a full calendar month. So then they would have July, but then they would also get August, September, October, November. Oh my gosh, that's really getting 5 months, guys. Someone going diamond by November, that's doable. So I'm going to tell you, and I want you to tell your teams not to enroll someone tomorrow by waiting that extra day. It kind of is like a little cheat on the rules, but it's really, really smart because they're going to get a full extra month to go diamond and to get the bonus. It's just the way that the computer recognizes the full calendar month. So holy cow, I need to write that down. Go diamond by November and get $10,000. Yes, please. And if you sign 2 people that do that, guess what? You're going to go double diamond. Boom shakalaka. And who knows, by that time of the year, we don't even know what the promotions could be. In the past, there have been some random promotions for people that promote at the end of the year. Like, we just don't know what's going to come up. At the end of the day, our compensation plan is so strong that you don't need bonuses to get in the top 200, right? I got my email that I'm a top earner of this company. Guys, I have 0 bonuses on my paycheck. And there's people that have huge bonuses. So just know you can make a lot of money with this business, whether or not you have a bonus. Let's jump in because I don't want to keep talking. I want to hear from these ladies. I have some people on tonight that have signed 6, 7, 8 distributors this month with codes or without codes. And then I also have ladies that have signed 10, 20, 30 customers, which is insane. We do not have to sign that many. First of all, I want people to say, I don't want you to hear these people have signed 30 customers and think, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I can't do that. Peace out. Because here's the deal. I can't sign. I can. We can all say we can. I don't normally sign that many customers, but we all are able to. So maybe you're going to hear a tip tonight that's going to help you sign your 4 for July. That's what we want. We want you to listen to the tips and then put them into play and then sign your people in July. So I see my first friend, Jessica, and I'm going to go straight to her. So, hi, Jess. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. Woo, woo. Okay. I'm seeing people are cheering you on the side. I'm seeing promotions that are happening. This is so exciting, guys. We're still at the end of the month. So of course we're going to get this done pretty quick. Now you have signed a lot of loyal customers this month. Are you doing something different? I want to hear like what is going on with all of these customers and how are you signing all these people?
Okay, I have some notes, so I'm gonna try to keep myself on track and make this quick. But I told myself I'm gonna be real with you guys because I'm like a tough love type of person. So like, if you don't respond well to that, I'm sorry. It's
You
just who
get
I
it, girl. You get it. Tell them.
So a lot of people I've been hearing lately, like sometimes people will try something for a little bit and then they'll be like, oh, well, that's not working. Well, if you only send 10 messages a day, 3 times a week, you're not going to get results. It takes consistent and massive action to like have the success that you want to have. So for signing loyal customers, if I could talk, for signing loyal customers, my number one thing is just like make a to-do list that you're going to stick to every single day and then never stray from that. I know that summer is crazy busy. I don't have a set like schedule this summer. So like sometimes I'm like out for 3 days in a row with my friends. I'm 21, so I go out a lot. Like there are a lot of things to get distracted.
Stop bragging. No kidding. Go ahead.
There's a lot of things to get distracted by, and I totally understand that. But I make it a point that if I know I'm going to be going out at night, I get up a little bit earlier. I spend a couple hours in the morning because I told myself this summer for me is about working the business. So if I can spend multiple hours a day working the business. Not everybody has that luxury. So if you have kids, get up a little bit earlier, do the work in the morning, and then respond to messages throughout the day when you have the time. I can't imagine having a kid. I'm sure that it is crazy, but you have to make your business a priority no matter what, and you have to stick to your list every single day and just not go to bed until you get it done. As far as like what I've been doing, honestly, the same stuff you guys have heard a million times. I message every day. I do product model messages on Instagram. I have always done them. They kind of consistently work for me, and I've been doing a lot more of them lately. And so I've been
Tell us what that means. If there's somebody new on here tonight that's like, what's a product model message?
Okay, I can walk you through exactly what I said.
Yes, sister.
So the first message that I send them is super simple. It literally just says, totally just stalked you and your page is so cute. I want you to be my product model with like a heart eye emoji. Just so simple, leave it at that. And usually they're like, okay, what's that? And then I'll just be like, or they'll be like, thank you, what is that? And so I'll just be like, you're so welcome. I'll send you some options you'd have. Let me know what stands out and I'll send you the details. And then I send them a little picture that I have typed out. I'll show you so you guys can see it. Let me find it real quick.
So you made an image that you send them that has choices on it?
Yes, and I actually think that Gabby made this a long time ago, and like our team has been using it for a while, but and what it says is it just says, grow out your hair, drink coffee and lose weight, clear up your skin, stress anxiety relief, diminish and prevent stretch marks, 48-hour cleanse. I actually need to make a new one with like thermophyte on it.
Yeah.
But I've been using that forever, and so then they'll just tell me which one they're interested in, and I'll kind of like give them some more details about it, and then I'll just kind of explain 3 months, you're going to get this discount, and then all you have to do is give me your honest review on the product.
Love that. And so you're getting a lot of positive interaction on that? I mean, people tell you no, right?
Yes, of course I get no's, but I get a lot of yeses too. And I get a lot of potentials that way too. So like sometimes they'll be like, not right now, I don't have the money. And usually when people are like, I don't have the money, that's when I'll like turn it and I'll offer the business opportunity too. Because they might not have ever even looked at my page. So they might not even know that that is a thing. So at least I like put it on their radar. And a lot of times they'll start watching my stories after that and they'll come around later too.
Guys, I hope everybody heard that because people are scared to do this. They're scared to message and they're scared to get the no's, and people are going to tell you no. I actually had a potential asking me tonight. They're like, do people tell you no? I'm like, yeah, like that's part of it. Part of what we do is that you're going to hear no's, and a lot of people either get scared of that and then they stop. They're like, oh, people said no, I can't do this anymore. Or you're going to be like Jess, or you're going to be like people who are diamond and above, or you're going to be like me. You're going to keep messaging because there's going to be people that say yes. Every time. I mean, all the time, right? You get a lot of yeses.
A big thing for me lately is IGTV. So I was really like intimidated by this and like afraid to try it. I just did a simple one the other day, like literally just set my phone up while I made my coffee, talked about what it was, what it did, and put it on IGTV, and I signed a loyal customer that day. So I was intimidated by it because I didn't really understand it, but it's kind of like going live on Facebook, except for you can pre-record it. So like if you mess up, you can try again, which is kind of nice. And then it's just like simple short videos. I actually did like one for potential distributors as well, and I've gotten a ton from that. And that was just me talking about the opportunity. So if you haven't used Instagram TV, like that should be number one on your list. Try it out because I've been having really good results with it. And you can post a preview to your page and like archive it later. So it doesn't have to stay there the whole time. But for like, I usually leave it up for like 24 to 48 hours just so that people can see it if they go to my page. But it even creates like, there's like a separate thing on Instagram now that shows all your Instagram TV videos, which is kind of cool.
Yep. I got a customer and distributor from doing that at the beginning of the month. And I leave my preview on there for about a week and then I archive it. And people are like, oh, I watched your video. It pops into people's feeds, guys. It pops in more because Instagram wants you doing it. So they're pushing it out there before they're pushing other things. It's so good. And you can save your Facebook Lives. Just save it before like it goes away. I don't know, just save it to your phone and then upload it on IGTV. It's like boom, bam, double whammy.
And a cool thing with that too is like, I am just really particular about my Instagram. You could leave the preview up forever if you wanted to. I'm just super picky about like the way my Instagram looks. I'm extra that way. So I'll leave it up for a little bit and then I'll archive it. But like you said, I still will see people viewing it even after that. And you can share it directly to your story too, which is kind of nice because sometimes people watch your story more than they ever go to your page. And then that's another big thing that I do for loyal customers is just post on my story and do it consistently. Lauren told us this a long time ago and it's just always stuck with me. Focus on the same product for like 5 to 7 days. Like just keep posting about the same product because if you're doing like keto coffee 1 hour and then cleanse the next, like people start to get confused and they're like, what do you even sell? But if you like keep posting the same thing and they keep seeing it, they're going to get more intrigued and they're going to be like more inclined to reach out to you.
I love it. So good. Is there anything else that you want to add? That was really good stuff. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing all of this. And like, I'm going to make new IGTV. It seems like silly to keep doing things like just because I did it last week doesn't mean I shouldn't do it this week. And yours has popped up on my feed. So I know it's working because I've seen it.
Just one last thing, and you guys have probably heard this before in the past too. When you get enrollments, like especially with the Connect app notifications, just be posting that on your story. I don't know what it is about like creating a sense of urgency, but whenever people see other people signing up, they're just like more inclined to do it themselves.
It's peer pressure. It's 100% peer pressure and it is a tactic and it works. So good. Thank you, Jess. Very, 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 very good tips. Okay, I'm looking for, oh, there's Chloe. I'm going to unmute our little newlywed graduate. You've got so much going on in your life, my dear. Talk and you signed so many dang customers. Like what? Yeah, tell what is happening. A lot of things are happening. You talk to us, sister.
Let me pull up my notes.
Okay, she's gonna pull up her notes, and while she's doing that, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, this little girl is just like killing it and has no excuses and probably one of the busiest months of her life. And how many customers did you sign up?
20.
Okay, 20 customers. Tell me about
Can you hear me?
Okay. I can, but it's kind of like jumpy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you hear me still or no?
I can hear you. It was like I don't know if the Wi-Fi's weak or what, but we're good. You keep going, girl.
Probably. Okay, so a majority of my customers came from Instagram this month. Normally, I don't get a whole lot of customers from Instagram. Mostly, they're from Facebook, like host posts and stuff. But I don't even know. I don't know if my algorithm is just in my favor because I graduated, then I got engaged, and then I got married. Because like before I got engaged, my story views were like 200. After I got engaged, they're like 350, and then I got married, and now they're like 500. So I'm like, oh my god. So anyways,
yeah, you better get pregnant next week or something. I'm just kidding. Don't get pregnant. I was just kidding.
Heck no. Okay, anyways, so I just have been like blowing up my stories. I post about making my coffee. I'll do time lapses or Ashley. I do time lapses or I just go in there like pre-record like Jessica was just saying. Pre-record me making my coffee and just talking about it, like the ingredients, what it does, and then also I talk about the Thermify X. I share my personal results because I have personal results with the coffee and the Thermify X, so that's been working. So like I said, blow up your stories if you're like too scared to do that because you don't want to be annoying, which literally it doesn't matter because if people are annoyed by it, they can click that little unfollow button. Anyways, So I've just been blowing up my stories, and the people this month, like more than half of them were coming to me, like swiping up on my stories and creating that sense of urgency. I started like a summer body challenge. I kind of like shied away from doing the list or whatever of like the spots filling up. But I recently got back to it and I was like, okay, I have 10 spots open, and started like adding the names to the list as I was enrolling people. And like Jessica said, I was screenshotting their confirmation pages or whatever and saying, oh, Lauren got her cleanse ordered, or Lauren got her summer body pack ordered, whatever. And then, so most of my customers this month ordered the keto triple threat, whatever you want to call it, the Mocha Dreams and the Thermify X, and that's, I've just been using the upsell message, or yeah, the upsell script that's been posted all over the team page. So if they are coffee drinkers, then I will tell them about the Mocha Dreams and Thermify X. If they're not coffee drinkers, then I'll do the Thermify X, Fat Fighters, and Cleanse. Sometimes they don't add the Cleanse, they just do the Fat Fighters, but that's still, what, 55 BD, I guess. Anyway, so there's that. And then this is the other thing. I've been using the Connect app. So whenever I am ready to seal the deal with customers, I always ask if they want me, even if I'm not like about to put orders in, I'll say, okay, I'm about to pull up my computer. I can place your order if you want to, or I can send you my direct link. So the Connect app has a thing where you can create a personalized shopping cart. So if the person wants to get Thermify X and Fat Fighters, and they don't want to send me their information, I will go into the Connect app. And if you don't know how to do that, I can show you.
Yeah, everyone should have this app downloaded because this part
So
right here is gold.
Hold on, it's not loading. Okay. So you have the Connect app, and then at the bottom it says shopping list. And then you can create a new list at the bottom. You add whatever they want. So I'll put like Fat Fighters and the Cleanse, I guess. And then it'll show you what's in there. And then you click send. And then I don't know how to do it, so I just copy and paste the link. So first, you can't like send your link through Instagram and Facebook or whatever because it blocks it. And there's like a whole training on that as to why you can't send it if you're new. And so I always tell them, okay, if you want me to send you the direct link, I'll give them my cell phone number and I'll say, text me. So I text them, and then I copy and paste this link, and I tell them exactly what to do. I say, okay, here's the direct link, click on it. There's going to be click checkout. There's going to be two green buttons that say join. Make sure you click the top one so that you can unlock my 40% discount and waive that $50 membership fee. And then I send that, and then after like a few seconds or whatever, in a separate message, I'll say, send me a screenshot of the bottom of the confirmation page whenever you're finished. And so I really, really like this because before we had this tool or whatever, you would send people your website, and then sometimes they would never finish with the process because it wasn't complicated, but some people are stupid. Not to be rude or anything, but some people are stupid. And so they would never like finish the enrollment process. So this is like, I think almost all my customers, I think I've only signed up like 3 customers myself this month because I've been sending them my direct link with the personalized shopping cart. So that's the other thing I've been using, and it's super helpful, and our company is amazing, and I love the Connect app.
Yes.
And I think that's it.
Yes, yes, yes. That's so good because I agree. It's like people would put in one thing in the cart, but then they like wouldn't know how to like go back and keep shopping and put the second thing. And if you just send them the cart, it's ready to go. It's linked to you. You don't have to worry about them going to the wrong website. Like it's all boom, bam. And we all have access to that through the Connect app. I'm so, so, so glad you talked about this.
Yeah.
It's an amazing tool.
And also, I like them to send me a screenshot of the bottom of the confirmation page because I want them to be able to know how to log into their account and manage their orders, because after being in so long, you're not going to want to go in and fix everybody's orders every month. So I tell them, it's just I used to have my own message, but the one that Brittany uses is so much simpler, so I just made it my own. But basically, I just say, you're all set. Here's your user ID. You'll use this information to log in through my website, and then I link it. to manage your orders. And then I say, your next order will run on this date. Feel free to look at the website, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end, I also say, text me whenever you receive your package. And then if they order the coffee, then I say, text me when you receive your package so I can send you my favorite ways to make the coffee. Because a lot of people don't know how to mix the coffee, and there's like chunks in it or whatever. And if you don't mix it right, it's disgusting. And you want people to keep ordering the products, and you want, of course, them to just know how to make it in general. So yeah, that's the other thing. That's why I like them to get the confirmation page to me, because you don't always want to wait on the email, because sometimes it takes forever to get in. So
perfect. And Brittany just put that script there. Okay, I want you to put that script, Brittany, in the post about this call. And then Chloe, I want you to put your thermophyte thing in there too, that you said is all over the page, but just in case. Because yeah, that's really, really helpful. And I agree. Yeah, of course, make it your own and don't send them to Brittany's website. That would be really weird. But yes, it's important, guys, that you know that your customers know how to manage their own stuff. So you don't have to go worry about changing their orders, being on them to remind them to order. Like, you have to let them know they're in charge. So good, Chloe. Thank you for those tips. We're going to finish out on the LC top enrollers before we go to the DT enrollers. And we're going to go to Michelle. Chloe, you're going to have to
Hello.
Oh, yeah, you did it. Perfect.
Okay.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Hello.
I can't see you, but I hear you.
Oh, good. How are you? Can you see me?
Yep, I see you. So how many customers did you enroll this
Okay.
month? A lot.
33.
Oh, my Lord.
The
Have
most
mercy.
I've never enrolled that many. It's my first.
Okay, well, my goodness. 33 customers. You made, girl, you said you were a woman on a mission. Tell me about that mission.
Yeah.
Tell me what the heck you were doing. How did you do that? How did you send that many people?
Well, first of all, it was my mindset changed. I listened to my prayer. I listen to in the morning, my self-development before I do anything. To get my mind in the right place. I don't answer my phone. I don't talk to anybody until I do that. And host to post. Right away in the morning after that, I start sending out messages. Hey girl, can I ask you a quick question? Hey girl, can I ask you a quick question? I'll do that like 10 at a time so I don't get thrown in Facebook jail. And I go back, and in your boom chat, that really helped me, going back from the beginning of the month of all your posts, all likes, all comments. I messaged them to host a post. The majority of the people that hosted a post ordered. Plus had
Yes,
friends
I agree. I think that that's like the best way to get customers is to ask people to host a post. And then when they're hosting a post, they're like, or when even they read the scripts that you sent them, they're like, oh, wait, I want that. I feel like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah. And it just seemed like with that positive mind, it was the positive mind that's saying to myself, no, I'm going to do this. It's up to me to do this. I have to do this for myself. And it's the positive mind that got me going and kept me going all month. I worked all month long like it was the end of the month. No excuses, nothing. You have to, no matter what you're doing.
so are
No
these
matter
all
what.
new people? Are these all new people that you're talking to, or were a lot of them, were they follow-ups? They're mostly host to post, but did you feel like it was other people that you've already talked to in the past?
A lot of people were some follow-ups, but a lot of them were new, just from the people that hosted a post for me, just from the people that I asked to host a post that liked all my posts, not just at Works posts. Of course, you get more likers on non-at Works posts and more comments. So just messaging them and they'll be like, sure, and we had a giveaway within our team. So people are willing to host a post for you if you're doing a giveaway.
Okay.
So
you asked them, hey, will you do me a favor?
yep.
They would say yes. That what host to post is working best for you? What product?
I'm using Thermophyte X and then trying to upsell to Triple Threat. Now, of course, I didn't upsell a lot, but I did some. You're not going to always get an upsell, but I could post that in the thread
Perfect
here, the one I'm using. and I could, all my whole conversation.
I would
And
love
what
that. So, yeah, do most of you guys that have been using these scripts, do you keep it as a note in your phone and you just copy and paste or have
Yep.
text replacement?
I have it text replacement and word board.
I heard word board is a jam. I'm
It's
actually writing.
really, yeah.
It's better than
Yep.
text replacement. I just need to do it.
Yeah.
Is it free or do you pay for it?
You pay for it one time. Sarah, how much is it? Sarah Sergliano. I forget. She helped me do it months ago.
So word
I
board
think
is just like text replacement, guys, but I don't know if you're like me, I forget what the text replacement is. I'm
$9.99
like,
one-time fee.
ooh, and then I have to go back. This thing, like, it just pops up all your different choices and you can like pick it out, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's so easy. You hit the globe on your phone and all the word board comes up and you just label them just like HAP HAPTFX1, just like
Yeah.
you do in,
Uh-huh.
or HAPTFX question mark. That's the question. You just label them the way you want to label them. And you can put them in different colors too.
So good. Oh, so good. Yeah, I have to. If you're doing host to post, you have to have text replacement set up. Perfect. Is there anything
Yeah.
else that you want to share about what worked for you in June? Sounds
Yes.
like a lot worked out for you.
And what I do, I save, of course, into collections, all my host to post. And then I go back whenever I first comment, they put the host to post up. I tell them, let me know once it's up. I go comment, and this is what I put on the comments. I say, I like and comment. I said, this product is amazing. If you struggle with slow metabolism, low energy, appetite control, this is a must try. Limited supplies, first come, first serve.
Mm.
And I'll put that in the comments too. And that gets a lot of people because you're creating urgency.
I love it. And
But
you're commenting on it, so it's boosting the views on it.
yep. Then a few hours later, I'll go put a before and after picture up. And then maybe the next day I save all my customers' testimonials. I screenshot them and crop them and save them in my phone. And I put a testimonial up from one of my customers. And then, then I'll go in like every few days because you have to keep bumping those posts up.
Yeah, I think people don't understand that it's more than just one person posting and not getting any interaction on it. It's a lot of going back to those conversations and making sure that you comment under each person. And of course, like keep bumping them up with the before and after pictures and the comments and the testimonies. I love that. Good job.
Yeah. Yep. And what else do I have on here? Of course, I utilize my Connect a lot. If somebody says not right now, or they say, oh, I don't have the money right now, check back with me next month. Right away, I go into Connect and I add them, as like I have like mine, like, Thermofite X if they were interested in that. And then I always go through my Connect and just ask people to host a post through there. I have so many people uploaded in Connect.
That is awesome. See, I only use Connect to contact my current customers. I don't really use it for leads. And that's really smart.
Oh, no. Yep.
Very smart. And then it just sends them a message in Facebook.
Yep.
See, girl, maybe you need to do a
I
Connect app tutorial for us.
Yeah, I do send it right through the Connect app. I sometimes if I have their like on there, if I have just their profile, it'll go through on Messenger. And if I have their phone number in there, I'll just send it through text.
That
Yep.
is amazing. I love it.
You just have to be you just have to be consistent with it. You have to put in your mind that I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do this and I'm going to get customers. And like you always say, talk out loud. You have to talk out loud and tell yourself, I am doing this. Like, no, oh, I can't get anybody. Nobody's answering me. You get that. But you have to let it just go off just let it run off your shoulders.
And guys, if Michelle's signing 30 customers, like I can sign 30 customers, like I'm just going to start telling myself that same thing. Like there's just no reason that I can't believe that I can't do that. She's living proof that yes, you can. You tell yourself, and if you're willing to put in the work, it's going to happen. So I love it.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Okay.
Awesome tips. We're coming out to you, Gamlin. How are you, sister? I think I unmuted you. Oh, there you are. You're nice and bright. Michelle was out in the dark. Hey,
How
friend.
are you?
How are you?
Good.
Okay, you signed a lot of distributors. So we're going from customers to distributors. These people signed distributors, a lot of them this month. And honestly, the two ladies you're going to hear from tonight, and I'll share some of my tips too, are constantly enrolling distributors. Because I'm going to tell you what, guys, the fastest way to up your volume is signing distributors. I know that sounds kind of crazy. It's like, well, how can you do that? Like, we want to sign customers. That's the lifeblood of our business. We want people to fall in love with the products. But in the long term, if you want your volume going up thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, you're going to need a team to coach and teach how to do these tips that these ladies just talked about, right? You can't do it all alone. You need more people doing what you're doing. So let's talk about that duplication and how to sign distributors. Because I think so many people get in their way, like they're going to tell themselves, I can do this. I can do what Michelle just talked about. I can do what Chloe and Jessica talked about. I can sign these customers. And it feels so darn good when we do, right? We're like, we get the high, we get the Connect app. We're like, ooh, sign a customer. But guys, we need to put ourselves out there the same way we do for the products about this business. So these ladies are going to help share how we can do that. So what was working for you specifically, Amy, in June that was just so great?
You know, I think it all just basically comes down to consistency, and just doing the same thing over and over every single day, and then having it, you know, I planted seeds months ago and then they're harvesting. And it's just going back to, number one, you have to ask people, you have to be posting, you have to have a sense of urgency, you have to be sharing your story, you have to stay excited, and growing your network. Right when I was listening to the other call and I was looking at the people that I signed this month. So I've signed, I think I'm at 5 this month. And then I have
No, you were at 6.
Oh, okay.
I counted 6.
So I'm forgetting about somebody. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So I literally went back and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back and look at how I met these people, where it went, how long the conversation went, just so I had that information to share with you guys. And I have 4 people here that I just wrote down. Okay. So one of them, how did I meet him? Host to post. Back from March. Okay. So someone else hosted a post for me. He was somebody that commented on it. It was a keto coffee post. And he commented on it. And then I added him to my network, like I always do. At some point I can't talk to you right now. Goodbye. So I had like put up some kind of opportunity post or something like that, or something about income, and he commented on it. So because I added him as a friend from the host to post he originally signed, he started watching my posts, right?
I also think people don't understand that about host to post. They're like, I do a million host to posts and I don't sign anyone. It's not always about right now, and it's not always about signing the customer. If I can add 10 people, 20 people, because if whatever it is, if I can add people from it, that is what I want. I want the leads, because now they're going to follow me. Now they're seeing my stories. They're seeing my posts. And who knows if they're going to join us down the road.
She's okay.
Say, you want to go do that?
No, she just ran into a dog cage. It's okay. Okay. So hold on a second.
You go do that. We'll come back to you. Hashtag mom life. But guys, this is very important stuff, because you have to understand, not only is a host a post like that, anytime you're adding people, that is why we add to our networks. Okay. We add to our networks because it is going to take time for them to come around. It is not immediate. And so people feel frustrated because they're like, it's not happening right now. It's not going to happen right now. That's why you have to stick with this. You have to stay consistent for that seed to grow, right? For it to flourish. We talk about this a lot, but I want all my new people to hear that.
Right. Okay. So second person, she is somebody that I signed up on Instagram. I went back in June of 2016 or January of 2016. It started, our initial conversation started as a cold message on Instagram. She had come back and said that she used to do it, works, didn't have results, blah, 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 blah. So our contact now, so 3 years later, she commented on a post. I put a post of about like, if you could lose, it was the one, how many months would it take for you to get to your ideal weight or whatever. So she started on that, and we had a conversation about products leading into the loyal customer. And then I offered the opportunity because it was this month and it was $49. So I sent her voice messages, which I think is also really important because they can hear your excitement, and then you can also they can hear your voice, and it's just more personal, and I think it's just better. So that was how she signed. The next one, this one's really funny. So she was also, she had commented on a giveaway in July of 2018. So almost a year ago, I had put up a giveaway post, like comment below if you want an entry into whatever. So it was a host a post giveaway. So she hosted a post for me. There was at least 4 no responses. February of 2019, she commented on a opportunity post, something about money. Ghosted me for a while. May 8th, out of nowhere, messaged me and was like, okay, here's the deal. I need to do this. I want to make this, like, laid it all out there.
It's
like,
still May
really
8th. That's still like 2 months ago,
No, well, yeah. I mean, but our initial conversation was a year ago. And then in February, So May. And then she pretty much ghosted me, or I just kept following up. Like it not ghosted me, but it's like, you have to keep following up with people. If they don't respond, if they're not going to tell you no, you keep asking them. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you don't have this is not good. You can't have that. If you can't tell me no, and you don't have the courage to tell me no, I'm going to keep asking until you tell me no, and I'm going to read you a post that I sent to people today, but, last person is the one I'm going to talk about. This girl, I went back and she hosted a post for me November 2018. Went viral, went crazy. She had a ton of people commenting on it. Oh no, I'm sorry. She bought samples originally. She was on a different host a post, bought samples of keto coffee, wasn't even sure about it. And then December, no response. January, asked her to host a post. She had an awesome turnout from it. And then I sent her this today. So we've kind of gone back and forth. And this was the message that I sent to a lot of people today. And I'll put it in the page too. It just says, hey, love, not sure if you're still interested, but I wanted to let you know today's the last day for $49 kits if you were still considering joining me. If you aren't interested anymore, please let me know so I don't keep bothering you. Hope you're having a good weekend. She said, this was at 4:45. I sent this. She said, I'm not sure what my hesitation is, that I won't be good at it maybe. That was at 8:30. I said, there's only one way to find out, and now is the time when it's discounted. There's no contract or quota, so there really is no risk. She goes, okay, lady, let's do it then. And I said, woohoo, I'll hold your hand every step of the way. Do you want to go to my website and sign up, or send me your info? She's like, I can send it. She's at the Shawn Mendes concert right now and sent me a picture of the concert and then sent me all her information. So, I mean, it's like, you just have to keep asking people if they're not, if they're interested. Anytime there's a special, anytime there's a promotion, like, go back and let them know, because you can't expect that everybody, if you make a post about it, you can't expect everybody's going to see your post every single time.
But you did a couple special things that you didn't even like realize that you did. A couple things, like you asked her what was standing in her way. Like, that's a big one, guys. Just the people want to know, like, they're scared. They want to tell you they're scared, and they want you to tell them it's okay. I'm going to be here for you. Or I felt this. We call it feel, felt, found. I felt the same way. I totally understand what you're saying. I'm going to help you. I feel what you're saying. I felt it before, but here's what I found. That's why it's called feel, felt, found. Write that down right now if you're taking your notes. You should always approach that. So that was a really big one that you did. Also, you did something else really good, and I just forgot it.
I told her I was going to hold her hand. I asked her if she wanted to go to my website or send me info.
I don't know. I'm just jealous she's at the Sean
Okay.
Mendes concert. Okay.
Well, and also there's a couple of people on Instagram that I've been going
Oh,
back
I know
and
what you
forth
said.
with.
The urgency of, I don't want to bug you. If I'm bugging you, let me take you off my list. I've said that before.
Right.
Like, I don't want to keep pestering you. Like, people that have expressed interest, they keep voting on my polls. They keep being here and there. I'll finally just like draw the line and be like, I don't want to say a cuss word, but shit or get off the pot. Like, do you want to do this or not? Like, I don't want to keep bugging you. It's, I think you're interested, but I don't know. Just tell me. And like a lot of times I'll just put it out there like that. And a lot of times they're like, yes, I am. I just am scared. And then they open up. But sometimes you just have to like draw that line. Okay.
Right. And, on Instagram, like you do have to ask what their hesitation is, because this one girl I'm like, do you mind me asking what it is? And it could be something so simple as like, I don't know. I don't know.
I live in a small town.
I mean, something so
Or my
stupid.
cousin
Right.
Jesse like didn't do well with this. There's so many things that people just really get in their head that they can't succeed. And it's like, oh my gosh, really, girl? Come on. I can get you through that.
Right. And so, yes. And then with that one, I sent her voice messages. And I think for her, it was time. She didn't know if she was going to have time. And I love that, because I'm like, nobody has time. Like, if you follow me, I don't have time. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's
Right.
so much that is going on in my life, like, and everybody's life, I'm nothing special, and nobody has time. But like, I sent her voice messages and I reassured that I was like, okay, honestly, once you get it, you can work it into any lifestyle. People, I think, expect that you have to put in hours of time into this. And it's really dependent on how much you want to make. And that's what I explained to people, that, if you want to make hobby money, you work it like a hobby. So I think just kind of working through that and reassuring them that you're not going to be on your phone all day. You're not working the business all day. Really means a lot.
All of that was so good. Thank you so much. Very good tips. Everybody wants to know your nail polish color, so you need to drop that in the chat.
I think it's amethyst. This is dip, but it has like a matching DNC, maybe. It has a matching gel that I have on my toes.
You look it up on Pinterest and you let us know.
Okay.
Very good tips. Thank you. Congratulations, Top Enroller, boom, bam, and congratulations on top 150 income earners. Holla! It's amazing. It's not even top 200. It's top 150. Like, whoa, that's huge. Okay. Speaking of top 150 income earners, Ashley, I love how Amy and Ashley were all like, you guys must be like getting close on that income, guys. You got to push it up. We're getting top 100 up in here. Move it over. Guys, there's room for all of you to be in the top 200, just so you don't know. Like, the money gets kind of crazy. Like, there's big gaps and there's little gaps. And it's spaced all over the place. Anyways, I'm just so flipping excited for these ladies. Ashley, you're next. Talk to us, sister. Hi. I'm glad you're back. You have also signed a lot of people. I don't know if we're at 6 or 7 or 8 or 10, or I don't know where you're at, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
Tell us, where are these people coming from? How are you consistently signing distributors? I love, like Amy just said, major things. Like, it's the consistency. It's addressing their fears. It's the follow-up. It's knowing that you talked to somebody 2 years ago, they might not come around, but the deal is, are you going to be here that they come back to?
Okay, so I don't have any notes, so I'm just kind of like going all over the place. Okay, so obviously, like Jess and Chloe, I feel like they really covered Instagram with like getting loyal customers, but it's the exact same thing with getting distributors. So if you guys saw, I went live in I guess it's Legacy Leaders. I was saying that earlier. I was like, it's still Fit works to me. But I went live in the Legacy Leaders, and I was talking about how I had this mindset where I was like, I can't sign anyone for $99. And I was like, I had to switch that. Every morning I had to start saying, I'm a $99 distributor enrolling machine. And so I had my 3 codes for $49 because I went to Green Carpet. And then I was like, well, that's it. And you're like, no, you can't just be done. You can't just sign 3. And so I actually ended up signing like 3 distributors within 48 hours for $99. And it was right when I got back from vacation. And I just started putting on my story. I didn't post anything. I didn't say I make $8,000 a month. I said this business allows me to pay for formula for my daughter and groceries for my family. That's it. That's all that I posted. And people want to see the simple things. You don't have to talk about how you paid off your car, or you bought your first house, or anything like that, because people can't relate to that. So I may throw that in there every once in a while, but that's what got me to get the people signed up. So I'm posting on my story. If you guys go look at my story today, I posted that Lauren's in the top income earners. I posted that Amy is. I posted about, I was with Gabby and Jess today, so I posted a little bit about their story. I posted that Haley paid off $3,000 worth of debt. So posting other people's story, of course, you know, I'm going on there and I'm saying stuff about myself and what it's done for me, but I'm also saying I know people who have been successful other than me. If you don't have
I think that that is key, because everybody always thinks like, oh, this one girl, she's making a lot, because they just have these thoughts about MLM companies. They think, oh, there's just one girl and she's super successful. But when you start to share other people's stories, then they're like, oh, wait, she's not the only person who makes good money. Oh, I can relate to this story. Oh, I can relate to that story. It's so important, guys. If you're not doing this, like, I don't even know the girl Chelsea who just made it into the Millionaire Club, but I acted like I did. I was like, my girl Chelsea made $1 million. Share other people's success. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. And like if you have a picture with them, that's great. If you don't, you can go to their page, just like Lauren did with whoever. I think
Chelsea.
her Chelsea. Okay, I don't know who she is, but she's a millionaire and we're going to post about her on our story. So making sure that you're sharing other people's stories as well, and then doing some type of call to action at the end. So you're saying, I have, and I'm saying it's only $99. So I'm emphasizing only $99. And so when people swipe up, they already know it costs, guys. I'm not saying post cute pictures and make money from your Instagram, which is, yes, that's part of it. But I'm also saying it's already going to cost you. So when they're swiping up, I know they're going to sign up as a distributor. So I'm putting that call to action at the end that says swipe up and type VIP. I know Lauren says, like, her age group likes to do polls. Some people like call to action. Some people like the swipe thing.
They're confused. They're like, they think when they swipe up, it's going to like go to a website. They're like, I did swipe up and nothing happened. I'm like, no, you're messaging me now. That was what was supposed to happen.
Oh my gosh. But so doing some type of call to action and doing it every single day. Obviously, you know, you want to make sure that you're posting like graphics and stuff, but once again, duplication. Lauren told me this a long time ago. Get on there and take a video of yourself, of you talking. And once again, you don't have to be making a full-time income to even say that you're looking for people who want to make a few $100s a month from their phone and that you just started a new business. So I'm doing Instagram just like that. And then I'm also doing Facebook. If you look at my Facebook, you will see that every single day I'm posting an opportunity post with a call to action. I'm looking for people who want to make money. So I'm not just doing Instagram, I do Facebook as well. And so every week, once a week, I go through my likes, because guys, one, I post pictures of me and my daughter because I know I'm going to get a good amount of likes. And I post about moms because I literally want other moms to be able to stay home with their kids. So when I'm saying that on my story, like, they relate to me. So then I'm going, or my story.
That being said, Ashley, you've been a top enroller before you were a mom. So I don't want to hear that and be like, well, I'm not a mom, so I can't do that. Because it's like, when you had a dog, you did that. And when, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't matter. Whatever you are, that you want more people like you, right? But so, okay, go on. I just don't want people making excuses, because I know people do that. They're just like, oh, well, she's got a kid who's adorable, and that's why.
Yeah. Well, no, it was like that's just the plus. That's not the only reason why. But I will post pictures of me, and then I obviously make sure they're good pictures. It's not that hard to make sure you go get out in the light, take a good picture, use a good filter, and speak from the heart in these posts. So once a week, I just go back through my likes, and I may spend, it could be like 20 minutes going through the people who are liking my posts. I've never had conversations with them, but they're liking my posts because I'm adding new people every single day on Facebook. I'm interacting with my recent friends, so they're seeing my stuff. And so then they're liking it, whether they're interested or not. I can say, hey, Lauren, I saw you liked my post about what I do, or like, would you like more information? One night I did that, and I got like 13 potential distributors just by reaching out to people because they liked our post. And I think we have to go back to the simple things like that. Yeah, it's great to send out messages for distributors, but posting, obviously you don't get paid for posting, but if you post, you have good pictures, and then people like them, you can reach out to those people who are liking your posts. So yeah, once again, I said I don't have any notes, so
But it's just so true because people like they make excuses of like people aren't coming to me, I can't sign distributors. It's like you have to go to them, and yeah, you have to take the time. Guys, Ashley takes the time to go back and look who liked the pictures, send them a message. These people aren't always just going to come to you. Sometimes they do, but a lot of times they do not, and they are still out there interested. But they're not going to come to you until you ask them, hey, are you interested in more what they do? If they say no to you, that is part of it. That's part of it. And you don't die from it. Nobody on our team has ever died. But I can guarantee you that all of the top earners of this company, all of the people that have made $1 million, all of them message people and ask them to be distributors.
I'm just like staring at Rachel because she's about to have her baby tomorrow and she's on this Zoom. It's just no excuses over here.
Yes, girl. Look at you. Cute little mama over there. Oh, okay, that was really good. Does anybody have questions? I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm about to. Do you have anything else, Ashley? I know you don't have any notes, but do you have anything else you want to say?
Just like sticking to it. Like if you feel like if it's working for you and you're at least getting like one potential a day off of your posting on your feed and your story, then continue to do it. And I know like today I like blew up my feed with like Amy and Lauren and Jess and Haley and Gabby. And then I'm like, crap, well now I got to find 5 more people to talk about tomorrow, or I can post a video of myself. So also on your stories, not just posting when you're doing videos. And I was talking to Jordan about this earlier. Like it's important to get on there and say stuff about the business. But then when people watch a video of you, they don't only want it to be an It Works video. So like you talked about the chair with your son, you know, like it's not like you're just only talking about that you have spots open for your team. I'm sure you got a lot of responses.
Yeah.
The dang chair.
Chair.
But just don't only post about It Works. Like obviously post about other stuff as well. So
yes, thank you so much. That's amazing. You guys, I'm going to finish this up by just getting a little like on you because I'm really fired up right now. And I just feel like everybody wants to build their team. Everybody wants to promote to Diamond. Everybody wants this, wants that. And at the end of the day, I'm going to say it one more time, a little bit louder for the people in the back. The best way to increase your volume is to sign distributors. So we need to sign customers, but here's what we really need to do. We need to sign 4 customers a month personally. And after that, we need to sign distributors and teach them to get 4. And then we need to teach them to sign some distributors and then those people to get 4. Because guys, duplication is the name of the game. We have a system here. We have a resource guide. We have every question, every answer, every training that you could ever imagine and need on our team page from the company. But you're just, I hate to say, some people are just not using it, right? We've got 50 people, 40 people on here that are on the call and are listening, but are you actually doing it? I think a lot of times we nod our head and say, yes, we're doing it, but are you really, really doing it? Because I know a lot of times I'm not. And I get frustrated. I'm like, oh, I didn't sign. But I really had a crappy last couple months on signing distributors. And I'm going to tell you what, I sign more distributors than customers generally every single month of my business. Because in the beginning, I was told if I want to promote and I want to get to the top of the company, I have to sign more distributors than customers. Do you guys hear me on that one? So if you're signing tons of customers, it's good. I'm not saying stop signing tons of customers. I'm saying sign more distributors than your customers. If you're signing 10 customers, fantastic. Then you're going to get 11 distributors, right? I'm not saying stop doing that, but I am saying start posting about the business more. Start asking people to be, distributors more. Start putting out the benefits of why you're part of this company more than you're putting out the benefits of the products. I know that's like kind of confusing. It doesn't seem like something that you should be doing. Like, but no, Lauren, we want them to be customers. We do. We really, really do. But we need teammates and we need to train our teammates well to do that. Okay. So I need everybody to seriously, July starts tomorrow. Who did their steps to success? Who signed their 3 distributors? And if you did not, this is your goal, you guys. 3 people, 1 distributor a week. Put these tips into place, and I promise you, if you are going back to all of your likes, like Ashley said, if you are going and looking at your conversations from years ago, like Amy said, when you're asking people what is standing in your way, you're going to sign these distributors. Michelle signed 30 customers. Guys, That's 30 people that should be distributors within the next couple of months. They're going to love the products. They're going to love this business. They're going to fall in love with the company because of the great customer service you're giving them. And you're going to ask your customers to become distributors. Don't forget about those people. They're already getting results. Wouldn't those be incredible people to be on your team? We need to focus and become now a DT, signing machine team. Jade Hooper says she never asks anybody to be a customer. She never sends out product tester emails. I'm not saying that this is bad. We need customers. I just want you guys to hear what I'm saying. She leads with the business. If they say no, they don't want to be a distributor, then she asks them to be a customer. I feel like sometimes we're the other way around. We look for customers and we stop the convo there. Don't forget to offer to people that so they know they can also become a distributor and make money with this. They still get the same 40% off. If they're going to buy the products anyways, they could make money while trying it. I just want everybody to start shifting their mindset. Start telling yourself tomorrow morning, I can do it. Like Michelle said, that was so important. Believe that you can. And now you know you can sign customers. Then start telling yourself, I can sign distributors. I'm a distributor signing machine. Ashley, isn't that part of your affirmations that you say each day? Every morning, start your day off that way. I can sign the heck out of distributors. And no, and just like Amy does and Ashley does, they post more about the business and what it does for them than they do about the products. They post a lot about the products, but they are heavy on the business. You will sign more of what you feel more confident in. You will sign more of what you post more about and talk more about. What's it going to be for you? Okay? If you want to up your income, if you want to promote, if you want to go and be a top earner of this business, then it's time to start putting the focus and switching your mindset to being a distributor, signing machine, and then teaching them how to sign customers. Duplication is key. Okay? Love you guys. I can't believe it's going to be July. Like, where is this year going? But I love it because this is the part of the year where last year, my business blew up. I'll tell you, we were ranked 59 this year, which is ahead of where we were last year. We ended the year at 36, which means if we're already ahead, I already feel like, okay, top 20, we're coming for you. And I know that the company never lets us down. We've got our foot on the gas, and we just got to get our teammates excited and pumped into it. You're Diamond and Up leaders. We're going to also start, chatting and brainstorming to push out to every single person on our team to make sure that we're reaching more people. We've got plans in place. We've got scripts going out for you guys. We've got post ideas. We're trying to give everything that we can to all of you so we can be in the top 20. I know that we can do it, guys. I love you guys. Happy July. Have a great week. 4th of July week, if you're going out of town, crazy. Have so much fun. Love you guys. I'll chat with you later.